What is going on, everybody? This is Eric here from ParaFlinch. Welcome back to another video. I am here with you as well as Pepper. You could probably see her in the shot. She decided she wanted to join us today. We were playing. She's going to leave. You're going to leave? No, you're not. You're just you want to present the deck. Okay. So we have Ultra Malamar here today, and yeah. So let's go over the deck list. Pepper, you are distracting me. You're gonna have to go down for a second. Okay, so we are playing the 1 Ditto Prism Star just because it is that 5th Inkay, and it's really important to get your Inkays out as fast as possible, just because the aggression in this format with Team Up is just so strong. So you want to have as many outs to Inkay as possible, and that is the only reason why we're running the Ditto Prism Star. One big reason is you can see like Zapdos getting tons of popularity, and that thing just takes a knockout on its first. If you're going first and they're going second, you can bet your butt that they're going to get a knockout with Zapdos. So anyways, that is exactly why we're running the 1 Ditto Prism Star. And we've got 3 Ultra Necrozma. I'm running mixed arts, so I apologize for that. I pulled this one and I don't have a 3rd regular art, so there you go. We got 2 Jirachi. Basically, the builds you could do right now are with Jirachi and without Jirachi. And I kind of like Jirachi just because it helps you thin the deck, and it's a good pivot tool as well because nobody's really running Field Blower at the moment. So you can have a skateboard attached to your Jirachi and always have a pivot option. So I really like it for that aspect. So that's why we're running the Jirachi. I think it's just such a powerful card. We also have the 1 of Giratina. I do want to bump this up to 2, but I'll get to why it's at 1 right now. It should be 2 because really the only attackers is Ultra Necrozma and Giratina. So maybe I should be bumping this up to 2, but for my testing, I think just 1 Giratina is fine. Also because we want to start Jirachi or an Inkay as much as possible for skateboard purposes, that we are just running the 1 of Giratina here. So as you know, it has that awesome Distortion Door. Getting that in the discard pile as soon as possible to get that extra effect with Distortion Door, and just recycling this Giratina is going to be super helpful. And once you have it, literally the only reason why you would run more than 1 is if it's prized. So yeah, that's really the only reason. I think just running the 1 is fine. We have your 4/4 Inkay Malamar. Already discussed why it's important to run 4 ofs. And then the reason why I'm running only 1 Giratina is because I want to run 2 Marshadow, and I think Marshadow is just still so strong, even with Jirachi in the format. Just getting that turn 1 let loose can just win you games. So if I can, I always try to run at least 2 Marshadow in decks that I run 1 Marshadow. So back in the Pika ROM video, there was literally no space I could actually play with. And it really doesn't make sense to run 2 Marshadow in that deck, but with the added Mysterious Treasure and stuff like that in this deck, I think adding a 2nd Marshadow is very needed. And you probably won't be playing 2 of these per game, but having the option to do that is okay. Even though like your bench space is really tight, I don't see that happening, but we do run the 2 just because of prizing 1. And then we play 1 Tapu Lele just to get that turn 1 Lily to get it, or we need that winning Guzma. You guys get the picture. And then the rest of the deck kind of just explains itself. You have your switching options with Switch and a skateboard, and we also run Adventure Bag to get the dual effect of getting a skateboard and a Choice Band. We run 3 Acro Bike, extra consistency. I already mentioned Mysterious Treasure, Ultra Ball, of course. Viridian Forest is like the newest and more consistent based addition to this deck, right next to Jirachi, because being able to search out that metal energy is really, really good, because that was one of Ultra Necrozma's drawback, was it couldn't find the metal energy when it needed it. I did testing with the Rainbow Brush from Celestial Storm, and that didn't really work. So Viridian Forest has been in testing a really good inclusion in this deck. Also being able to just discard Psychic Energy and then get another Psychic Energy if you don't even need the metal. So it's just another way to discard Psychic, so it's pretty dang good. We also run 4 Cynthia, of course, 3 Guzma, 3 Lily, and then 3 Choice Band, 2 Skateboard. And then my counts of energy is 4 metal, 7 psychic. You can play around with this a little bit. I wouldn't hate you for running 3 metal and one one more Psychic, so a total of 8 because you have the Viridian Forest. I can see that. But, you know, to be honest, I think this counts fine, and it's worked well for me. So with that, that's the deck. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Yeah, so Ultra Squads. Ultra Squad is the name I settled on because it's usually Ultra Squid, but Squad. Does it make sense? Probably not, but I like it, so we're going to get right on into it. Let me know what your favorite deck is of Team Up so far, what you've liked in testing, and what you want to see next from me. And if you want to see Zapdos Jirachi or something with 4 Jirachis, hit me up. I need 2 more Jirachis. So I happened to get lucky and get 2 promo Jirachis from my Team Up boxes that I got. So there we go. We start Jirachi, which is great, and we're going first. And this hand is actually really, really good here. We're going to be able to Ultra Ball away Tina, Psychic Energy, get probably an Inkay down, honestly. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball. We're going against some sort of lightning deck. Could be Zapdos, could be, whatchamacallit, Pikarom, of course. Don't know why I was blanking on that. Because I have a Choice Band in hand, I almost want to just get one of these guys down, because hitting one of our, or a couple Inkay or our Ditto, and then 3 more Mysterious Treasure, 3 more Ultra Ball is pretty highly likely. We can get more cards that way as well. Because I don't want to attach a Choice Band. We also have Jirachi in the active, so I think I am just going to go for the Ultra Necroz. We're going to get the shiny one because we're blinging out like that. This is a really, like, iffy play here because we could just hit trash, but I don't expect to, and there we go. We've got a decent amount of stuff to work with here. So we'll go ahead and Mysterious Treasure away that, get an Inkay down. We also are going to be able to let loose our opponent here, which is super good. Attach a Psychic here. I think I'm going to wait to Stellar Wish till after the let loose here. Alright, let's see. We get the escape board, so we don't need to worry about that. We are going to fire off an Acro Bike here just to see what we got going. I think we should just get the Cynthia here. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah. We play such a thick line of Pokemon that we don't play Rescue Stretcher, so that probably is a mistake, to be completely honest, but you know, I don't think you really need it because Giratina recycles itself, and you play, it's a little bit like Pikarom, like you just have such a thick line of stuff. So there's an Ultra Ball, so we can get down another Inkay, but what are we gonna Ultra Ball? Probably away the Guzma and the Switch. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just do that. And let's go ahead and Ultra Ball these guys, yep. And then we'll just get another Inkay down. And we're ready to rock and roll here next turn. I'm gonna hold off on the escape board. And we flip heads, so it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. So my opponent just got a dead hand from the let loose, so there you go. There's evidence for running 2 let loose Marshadow because it's super strong. Like, making your opponent's dead draw is just so good. I mean, it's just a meme. It's like you want to win, just let loose go in turn 1. There you go. Like, it's literally a meme. So we're going against Bowling Dad. Too bad we didn't get a really good match. I feel like all these videos you don't really like get a good match and get a good feel for the deck. Especially in the Pikarom episode, I think we just got one good game towards the end, and I even misplayed, so we'll try not to do that this time. Isn't that right, Pepper? She's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, my opponent flips and gets the going first here, so. Also running Psychic. With our hand, I think I'm okay with just promoting, or putting active the Inkay. So we'll go ahead and do that. I like that. He is going first, so I will bench this as well. Yeah, he starts an Inkay as well. So it looks like it's going to be some sort of mirror match. Actually, I don't know if it's Ultra Necrozma. So Giratina goes down. Mysterious Treasure, I think it's going to be a Psychic Energy, or else he would have gotten rid of the Giratina. So it's a third Inkay here. So this just might be more of a Psychic variant, like a gas can variant, I guess, or something like that. So we're going to see Tapu Lele here, probably for a Lily. Yep, so he's going to Lily for 6 cards here. Goes on to the Giratina. So yeah, it looks like he's going to be looking to power up this Giratina. Does my opponent have a max rarity deck? Looks like it, huh? It's not as cool as the other Psychic Energy that we saw in the previous video. The Heart Gold Soul Silver ones with Espeon. But it is shiny nevertheless. Don't get me wrong. So here goes a Chimecho. That's actually kind of sucky for us. We do top deck Jirachi, which is kind of cool. So we'll be able to switch. Be able to switch into this. I'm going to Mysterious Treasure this Psychic Energy to get a our Tapu Lele luckily is not prized, and we'll go ahead and get a Lily here. Yep, that looks good. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is looking really good actually. So we'll go ahead and get Lily. We're gonna attach the metal to our Ultra Necrozma, and then we'll switch into the Jirachi before firing off this Lily for 7 here. And let's go. Let's see what we get. Let's get some Inkays. There we go. That's perfect. And we also have Adventure Bag to boot, so we can get. We'll see what Jirachi gets off of this Stellar Wish. Probably should have Ultra Balled. No, actually I shouldn't. I should just hold on to it just in case. I feel like that Chimecho is going to come out and just, like, destroy us, but we have the response. We get the escape word already. I think it might just be better to... No, it probably is just fine going for the escape word here. I think so, because we have Ultra Ball already. No, let's just go ahead and get this, because we have Adventure Bag. We want to fire that off. We want to thin that out of the deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and just pass for now. See what my opponent can do. We have 1 Psychic in the discard pile. I think it's fine. He doesn't have access to Let Loose, so the only way he has manipulation of our hand is with a Judge or a Peeking Red card, I guess. So let's see what happens here. Probably going to see some Psychic Recharge Guzma play, maybe. Let's see where this goes. So it goes to Chimecho, so I think he might be going for like a Guzma, maybe like a Manual Retreat. So wow, a big hand and just a Malamar evolution there. Just gonna Cynthia here for 6 new cards. Looks like he's gonna manually retreat here, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. So yes, we don't get to put down our Malamar, but I don't really care too much. He doesn't have a way to really knock us out. He could do a max of 160. So yeah, he's gonna get his Malamars down, but it's only a matter of time till he runs out of resources. Oh, so he's playing the tag team Gengar Mimikyu. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we gotta mind our trainer count. So we have to mind that. So as soon as we knock this out, once a bench space does get open, we have to watch what our trainers are at the end. So he probably does have some sort of hand manipulation just because he runs that Gengar. So let's just go ahead and wait and see. So he loads up here, but he already retreated, so he's gonna go Bell of Silence, and because we have resistance, it doesn't do anything. He's just getting it for the effect. So let's go ahead and do we Adventure Bag now to thin the deck? I guess so. We can also just Ultra Ball here. I want to get this in the discard pile. Oh, I just screwed that up. Now I have to just hope that we get a Cynthia or something off of the Stellar Wish, because I wanted to attach that to... I wanted to attach a Psychic Energy to the... darn it. I messed that up. Misplays. Okay, so let's just go ahead and thin the deck now. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. Need to hit a Cynthia here. Maybe even a Lily would help out a little bit. Viridian Force as well. So there is a Cynthia. So maybe we can hit a Psychic Energy. That's unfortunate. I screwed that up big time. So we'll go ahead and attach this here. We'll go here. Choice Band here, which it seems to be irrelevant unless this Lele comes into play. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and Cynthia here. Need to hit one Psychic Energy, and we don't hit it. We don't hit it. Oh my gosh. Every single time, man. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So that's gonna pay off for my opponent here, being able to Bell of Silence me here. Really did affect me pretty badly. So we don't even have a response next turn because he's just going to be able to Bell of Silence me. Then again, we do have Guzma, so if he does decide to like do something with his Giratina, we can just follow up with a knockout next turn with Guzma, and we have our Malamars, so it's fine. Do we attach an energy for turn? I guess we don't. I think it's fine, just holding it. So we flipped it. Get Awake. I can't believe I did that again. I was like, oh, double Psychic Energy. I'll just discard him. So I just wanted to make the games more exciting, guys. No, I'm just dumb. You would think I'd be able to hit, you know, 4 other Psychic Energies or 2 Viridian Forces, so there's like 6 outs there. But nope, definitely not. So my opponent has a completely dead hand. It's something worthy to note here. So he's just going to continue to Bell of Silence me. We have 3 metals, guys. That is evidence for switching 1 metal into a Psychic Energy. So we have to Stellar Wish here. We do get a Cynthia. That's good. Now I kind of just want to attach here. Maybe just attach to Lele, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and Cynthia. We need to hit... oh my gosh. I screwed that up again, didn't I? We'll just attach this to the Metal Energy. You guys are probably just screaming at me right now. Okay, well, we have double Malamar and Viridian Forest, so... This is so stupid. What does my opponent have at this point? If you Bell Silence me again, I'm not messing this up. We have both Viridian Force in hand. Oh boy, I am just stupid. I am just a stupid man. I'm sure you guys, I'm fine if you guys unsubscribe. I totally get it. I would unsubscribe to myself as well. Please go for some competitive content. I'm just here for the lulz. No, I'm not. I'm actually here to like do some other stuff. So he does have Guzma. What is he going after? He's going after Ultra Necrozma. That is hilarious. We do have Switch in hand, so we may even be able to just... Okay, so he's going for the first blow, guys. He's gonna put the 40 on the Lele, which is like totally okay, I guess, because bada bing, bada boom, it's gonna get knocked out by anything really. So we get a Lily here, or we could get all 3 Malamars down, which I don't hate. But we don't have any draw either. Let's get all 3 of them down, shall we? We have Jirachi as well, so we could actually... Can we take a knockout with Lele? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. We could. I don't hate that. That way we can savor the Ultra Necrozma with like an attach or like to Lele or something. I don't hate that. But we'll go ahead and do this. And then we'll go ahead and get a Psychic Energy. Getting rid of this Inkay here. Finally, we're Where do I want to attach this is the question. I think probably to the active. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and switch into our Jirachi, do a Stellar Wish, and a Cynthia. That's good. We could just also go for a Lily, but no need. So we'll go ahead and just go for Cynthia here. And let's see what we get. There's really nothing we're looking for, so yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and Psychic Recharge. I think we are going to go for the Lele here. There's also no way he can get the knockout with just recycling Giratina as well, because by doing that, he can't snipe damage onto the Lele and put a Choice Band there. So we'll just go ahead and retreat, and we will Energy Drive for 140. My math is correct. I wouldn't doubt it if I got the math wrong, because I am really bad at math and misplays. So there's an Ultra Ball off the prizes. Chimecho comes active, but we know that he can just recycle that Giratina. If he top decks Guzma, this whole like charade that we just did is in vain. Yeah, it's not looking very good for us. We can recycle this Giratina here. So he's going to Viridian Force away the Mysterious Treasure, which is interesting. I would probably consider just holding that. But he's gonna go up with Lele? No, oh yeah, he is. Okay, so can he get a knockout with Lele? That's crazy. Yes, he can. 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 60. Yeah, he can. 180. That's crazy. Okay. So now our game plan here is he's going to knock out Lele. This damaged Necrozma is a problem. It really is a problem. But our game plan here is to we're going to Distortion Door and then knock out the Lele here. Yeah, and he's slowly going to start pinging this, so it's gonna take a while anyways. Just gonna go ahead and put the last energy on that Tapu Lele. Yep. Though he's on top deck mode, purely on top deck mode here. Like I said, I probably would have just kept that. I totally would have just kept that Mysterious Treasure for next turn, because he should just know we're gonna knock him out next turn, even if we just attacked with this. So yeah, let's see what my opponent gets off those prizes and top deck. So we're gonna promote Jirachi. So we're gonna go ahead and Distortion Door here. Where do I want the 10 to go? It's pretty irrelevant, honestly. We're gonna knock out everything. Really does not matter. I guess Malamar's, because this doesn't matter. So we'll just do Malamar's, because we already do 100 with just one Psychic Energy on Photon Gazers, so doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and go here, right? Because we have a ton of Psychic Energy in the discard pile. So let's go ahead and go here. We'll just Psychic Recharge. There's really nothing we're digging for, honestly. We could just dig for Guzma, but I don't want to knock out his... There's really nothing I want to knock out unless I want to just keep knocking out Malamar's, which might be a good play. Force him to just keep attacking with Tapu Lele. Could be good. So let's see how many left we have. We have all of them in there, so it's possible we can get it. But he already has 3 Psychic in the discard pile anyway, so even just if we plan on doing that, keeping the Psychic stuck on the Tapu Lele won't matter. So yeah. So let's just go ahead and Stellar Wish anyways. Get Ultra Ball, Acrobike. We'll just get the Acrobike. We'll go ahead and play it. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to, no reason to. So do get the Guzma. Knocking out Malamar's might be good. Forcing him to attach and then double Psychic Recharge. Because we always have this knockout on Tapu Lele, right? Unless he plays the Acerola or something like that. Also, this does force him to attach for turn and then Psychic Recharge if we take out the Lele, so Really, it doesn't matter. I think I'm just going to take the 2 prizes while I can in case he does play something like Ace of Roller or Max Potion. I highly doubt it, but let's just go ahead and go into the Giratina here. And I'm going to put the 40 onto Malamar, I think. Or no, I think I'm going to put it onto myself because regardless, he's going to be able to do 130. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Could play a supporter, but our hand is pretty busted right now. So let's just go ahead. 150, 160, 170. I'm doing the math correctly. That is important to do. So go ahead and Shadow Impact, and we'll put 30 on myself. Perfect 170 there. Putting 40 on the Lele. I don't know about doing that. So we do have Choice Band and Mysterious Treasure. I do understand actually because he thinks that I can knock out whatever I want with Ultra Necrozma. So let's see what my opponent gets here. He has a Skateboard, so he doesn't need to attach any energy. He does have access to our Viridian Force as well in case he just wanted to get an energy out of the deck. But looks like he's made up his mind. He's going to go ahead and attack with the Giratina. I think our opponent's hand is still dead, so super close game here. Next turn, I think we're just going to recycle the Giratina and attack one of the Malamars and slowly start getting rid of his Malamars. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. This thing right here is such a liability because it's going to be so bad. So what we can do is we can start setting up for the GX attack as well, because this does 60 to all of my opponent's Pokemon. So start putting damage here. We could start setting up the damage here. Really, we just need to get 2 down. So my opponent's at 80 there. So yeah, we just gotta hope. So he does put 40 onto the Chimecho, which is interesting. If he put 40 on one of the Malamars, that would have been really good, because then that forces my opponent to, well, we would just win actually right there, I think. Because we would get the knockout, then we'd be able to do Photon Gazer. Let's go ahead and see what's in the deck real quick. Let's go ahead and just Mysterious Treasure away. A Choice Band, I think it's just going to be irrelevant. So we do have both of our Ultra Necrozmas, and we have a Let Loose. I think we are going to go for a Let Loose, though. No, we can't, because we need Giratina. That's what's unfortunate. So my opponent probably does have Guzma now that he has a fresh hand, but we will go ahead and put in the deck. I'm going to get, I think I'm just going to get Ultra Necrozma here. Not going to bench it, but we will just do that. And I'm going to go ahead and Giratina here. We'll go ahead and Distortion Door here and here. So now I need one more Distortion Door, and then I can take the knockout and get 3 prizes here. So let's go ahead. I think we can actually win this race. Right, because he's going to be forced to take... Well, no, actually, that's not true, because if he doesn't knock out Giratina here, then we're in trouble. But I'm going to bait him into doing it, because we need to hit 40 damage somewhere here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Guzma up this one. I think that's the play. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. I should have Stellar Wish. That's unfortunate. That's okay. That could have been the game-winning Guzma if I needed it, but I don't think I want to do anything else. Yeah, I want to keep the Metal Energy. Maybe do we just thin the deck? I think so. Let's go ahead and thin the deck. Attach Choice Band here. Go for an Ultra Ball. Away the Mysterious Treasure and the the Mysterious Treasure and the Cynthia, I think. No, the Metal Energy. I don't even know, honestly. Just do that. Nothing. And we'll just Lily for 2. Or no, we already Guzma'd. What am I talking about? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're just thinning the deck just in case we get let loosed or something. We'll go ahead and Shadow Impact here. And we'll put the 40 on myself on the Giratina. So he still needs 2 knockouts. And the only way my opponent here... Let's see. His play is to Guzma my Ultra Necrozma and then put the 40 damage on himself on the Giratina. That way, that prevents me from doing Distortion Door and setting up a knockout with Sky Scorching Light. That'll be unfortunate. He's gonna Nest Ball here. Let's see what he gets. If he plays Jirachi, it'd be good to get it. So, got nothing there. He's going to Rescue Stretcher. Let's see what he gets. He's going to shuffle in Inkay, and Malamar. Okay. He's going to Ultra Ball. If we see a Lele come down, then we win as well. We can dig for that last Guzma in the deck. So he gets Inkay. If he benches that, we just win. Okay, we just win. Unless somehow he's able to take 2 knockouts here. So he's just going to Guzma up this thing, and we just win now with Sky Scorching Light GX. So even with the misplays, we were able to pull it off, guys. Able to pull it off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you thought that I was an idiot and misplayed. Watch that like bar just grow. Watch it grow. Let's go ahead and put that down. See my opponent's face when we get this off. So cheeky, dude. So cheeky. So, let's get those final 2 prizes. Boom. So we did have 1 Guzma prize, so there was a high chance I wasn't going to get the Guzma off that Jirachi, though. So we did it, guys. We got the win. That was a long game, and I think we're just going to call it at that. I know the first game was pretty short, but yeah, we're just going to call it at that. Let me know what deck you want to see next from Team Up. I still need 2 Jirachis. There's so many packs, guys. So many packs. The grind is real. So let me know what you think I should change in the deck. I do think I should probably go down to 3 metal and then up it to 1 more psychic, because really we just had way too much metal. We had way too much access to metal that whole game. Same with the previous game too. We needed a psychic energy, and even though with all the misplays, I misplayed twice with this deck, and it's just so forgiving. And we were behind on Bell of Silence and all of that jazz as well. Super good. I really like the addition of Jirachi. I may try it out without Jirachi, but so far I just like it. And then again, a second Giratina I think might be good. But I definitely think, like that first game, that Marshadow just won us the game. So having 2 Marshadow, access to one of them at all times is really good. And yeah, I think the sport account's fine as well. So, alright guys, until next time, keep it cool, keep it safe, and take care of yourself. And we'll see you guys later.